What's up, gamers? Squirrely here. Thanks for joining me as always with a very special video. People have been spamming me with this nonstop ever since the summer update came out, and to be honest, I was kind of slow because I was busy selling crates on the Steam market, and I'm still selling them. I've been doing it nonstop. I don't know how many hundreds of crates I've sold, but I still got a bunch more. But anyways, if you have been involved in trading for any period of time, you will know this is the biggest blunder, mess up, screw up, whatever you want to call it, that Valve TF2 has ever had by far. This is absolutely insane for so many reasons. I might even make a series on it, just the different aspects of the chaos that this has created in the community, going from unusuals on the Steam market for $2 or $3, $4 to people just spamming crates everywhere for $50 to $100. It's just insanity all around. So depending on when you're watching this video, the summer update finally launched on July 25th, and this is a day we will remember forever because someone found out, and the word spread very quickly, that certain crate numbers gave you a 100% chance of unboxing an unusual. 100% drop on unusuals. Guaranteed. So guess what happens? Everyone is spamming crates, spamming keys, buying them as fast as they can, and unboxing like madmen. I joined a trade server. Unfortunately, I didn't get footage of it. My shadow play wasn't working, but the chat was just spam of so-and-so unboxed unusual. This guy unboxed unusual. It was just like non-stop. The spam from the chat was just flying up the screen. And I tried it myself. I kind of didn't want to. I was like, no, this can't be true. And I was pretty sure that Valve had a couple different options. You know, they're either going to delete them or remove them completely or make them untradeable. So I'm like, you know what the heck? Let me try a couple. And for sure, it worked. Lo and behold, I unboxed, I think, 5 or 6. I got unusuals in every single one of them. But I quickly realized, as I was watching the market in different areas, that the unusuals were either going to become A, untradeable, or B, be deleted, which I doubted. They'd probably just become untradeable. Or what they would do is just become so cheap and worthless that it was like worth less than a key, or it was worth 1 or 2 keys. So it's kind of pointless to unbox at that point. I said, let me look at the crates. What crates are left that you can still do this? Sure enough, I found Crate 82. I had a couple. I ended up buying, I don't know how many hundreds of Crate 82s at 3 cents and reselling them for, I'm not going to tell you, but a lot more. A lot more. And what happened actually is a lot of people got flagged. I think there's an automatic service. It flagged me for basically, what was it, like stagey or suspicious activity. I had to reply to them saying, I'm just selling crates. I'm not doing anything illegal here. And so they took it away. And a lot of people got their trade bans removed right after that. So it was pretty quick, but it was kind of scary for a while. Like, whoa, what happened? I'm getting trade banned for selling crates. But anyways, the chaos ensued. It went on longer and longer into the night. Valve didn't say anything. People were still unboxing like crazy. We come to the next day, the next morning, it's still going on. And eventually Valve starts shutting it down. They lock everything down. They lock down. At first, it was giving you an error when you would try to list something on the Steam community market. Then they just said that it was basically disabled. It just turned it off. And that's insane. I think they just shut down the community market. That is unreal. I can't even imagine the chaos on the back end on Valve and on headquarters and all the spam reports they're getting about this glitch or this. It's not really a glitch. It's like a bug or a flaw, whatever you want to call it. But if you're thinking about TF2, this is about as bad as it could get. So part of me was freaking out during the night. What's going to happen? Are they going to trade ban everyone? Are they going to lock these unusuals? Are they going to revert this back? And I thought about it. I said, you know what? The best thing they can do is either A, just leave it, let them be out there, let them be tradable. All the ones that are unboxed will tank in price. They'll eventually get fluctuated and move around and circulated, and the price will just eventually drop, but at least it'll balance out. Or what they can do is just make them completely untradeable. And that's what happened. If you actually look to Twitter, Valve finally said something, TF2, which they haven't said anything in a long time, which is funny. That shows you how bad the situation is that TF2 actually posts on Twitter. But they posted something a while ago saying, trading, unboxing, and marketing for Team Fortress will be down for a bit while we investigate the issues of unusual drops. We should have an update in the next few hours. Right after that, update on the unusual situation again. All unusuals from the bugged crates, I guess it's a bug, have been marked as non-tradable for the time being. We're evaluating what steps to take with these items, and we'll give you another update for you after the weekend. So they did the right thing. They locked them in. You can't sell them. You can't trade them. Pretty much you can just wear them and enjoy them. But it's kind of interesting to me to think that I'm sitting back like, what are they going to do? They have to make a decision quickly. The weekend's coming up. If they don't do something big now, then the chaos is going to ensue for another 2 days. So they did the smart thing. They locked it. And this is probably the best thing they could do. Just lock them all. No one can trade them. If you were smart enough or lucky enough to be around at that time, congrats, enjoy your unusuals, but it's not going to affect the economy because you can't do anything with it. And you can only wear one unusual at a time, so it's kind of pointless, honestly, to have a bunch of unusuals unless you're going to buy, you know, tradable unusuals and mix them and make combos and stuff. But otherwise, having an unusual that you can't trade is kind of pointless unless you're actually playing the character at the time. But it is just pure chaos, and to me, it's really exciting. I am very fortunate that it did not affect me at all. Not only because the usuals, you know, are gonna probably stay untradeable, but also I collected exquisite racks. I cashed out almost everything. I just have a couple things left. It didn't affect me with my Nebula translator or my exquisite rack set or my golden pan. So I was very fortunate, but a lot of others weren't. And the other thing I forgot to mention that Valve did is when they locked them, the prices of the unusuals on the market changed. So if you want to check on there, none of the new unboxes are on there, so you're safe. You don't have to worry about people are selling your hat for $3 instead of $50, stuff like that. So they did bump back up to their normal prices, but it's still chaos. No one knows what's going on. The weekend is going to be very dramatic and exciting, and then on Monday, hopefully, we'll have news of what Valve is going to do. The thing that I'm thinking that's going to be crazier, too, is on August 1st, if these become untradeable, there's going to be like 100,000 new unusuals being dumped into the market because on August 1st, pretty much all of these items become tradable, unless, of course, they just leave them as untradeable, which I kind of think they're going to do just to be safe because it's not fair to everyone else. They're not going to delete them. They're not going to refund your money or put on a time machine and go backwards. It's just way too tricky. It's a legal disaster when you're dealing with other people's money and stuff. So they're probably just going to lock them down forever. You can't do anything with them. So wow, the update has been crazy. I haven't even gotten to really play or do anything yet. I've just been sitting here watching all the chaos on the Steam market, and props to a lot of the people who didn't go out there and abuse this bug. It doesn't really look like it's going to affect anything, and maybe there will be a new Cheater's Lament that comes out, something that gives you a nice badge or reward for not abusing this. I kind of feel bad that I unboxed it just to test it, but I only unboxed a couple, and then I'm like, okay, this is dumb. There's got to be another way to make money off this, because I'm pretty sure this is not it. You know, what's the old saying go? When the whole pack, the whole herd is going one direction, you should be looking and going the other direction, meaning don't follow the herd because something's going on. It's too good to be true. It's probably too good to be true. So, alright, you guys, that's going to wrap it up for me. I'm going to be following this very, very closely and probably have more videos on how this is going to affect trading, the community, what hats are saved, how this is going to affect the economy overall. There's a lot of things that aren't really directly related to unusuals and effects that I think are going to have a big impact, because when something like this happens, it really hurts the morale, and it just kind of, you know, just irks you inside that this could actually happen again, because this is unbelievable. This is a very, very, very big no-no, about as big as it can get. So Valve is on damage control. Let's see what happens. But alright, thank you guys for joining me as always on this insane summer update that we will never forget. You're all part of history, so something to be proud of, and remember to thinking back when we're all old, playing TF3, hopefully. Look back on this TF2 update, but yeah, once again, I am creeping up on 10,000 subs. Mouse one as hard as you can on the like and subscribe button, and yeah, hopefully I will see you guys in game with your brand new untradeable unusuals. Alright, peace!
Extinguish me, Pyro, please! Pyro, turn around! Extinguish! Pyro!
Thanks, mate.